Mackenzie, step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
Every single day, millions of videos are uploaded to the internet. Most of them are things we watch and forget within a few minutes, but some videos and some stories hidden in the dark corners of the web leave a lasting scar on your mind. These are the stories that do not just shock you, but make you question human nature itself. In today's video, we will take you through 4 disturbing and completely true stories that will leave you absolutely speechless. So let us begin this chilling journey. Story 1, Mackenzie Shirilla case. It was a quiet and dark morning in July 2022 when the entire world was fast asleep. No one had any idea that a horrific event was unfolding on a lonely road in Ohio. A 17-year-old girl named Mackenzie Shirilla was driving her car not at a normal speed, but at a terrifying 100 miles per hour. Inside the car, her boyfriend Dominic Russo and their close friend Davon Flanagan were riding with her. What was being said inside that car remains a mystery, but what happened just seconds later shook the entire nation. Mackenzie suddenly accelerated to the absolute limit and, without hitting the brakes, crashed her car straight into a solid brick wall. The impact was so violent that the front of the vehicle was completely destroyed, killing Dominic and Davon instantly. But the most shocking part was that Mackenzie miraculously survived this fatal crash with only minor injuries. After being rushed to the hospital, she told the police that she had suffered a sudden medical episode while driving, causing her to lose consciousness and lose control of the vehicle. In the beginning, everyone believed it was just a tragic accident, and people felt immense sympathy for her. Investigators began looking into her phone records, her old text messages, and the surveillance cameras on that street. The entire story flipped, revealing a dark truth. The camera footage clearly showed that Mackenzie had actually used her turn signal at the final intersection with complete precision, and just seconds later, she accelerated to 100 miles per hour before smashing into the wall. This proved that it was not a medical emergency or an accident, but a calculated double murder. After a thorough 3-month investigation, the police arrested the 18-year-old girl.
Mackenzie, step out for me. I'm Detective Jesus. I'm the one who's been investigating the crash. You're under arrest for aggravated murder ×2, okay? Nobody's gonna ask you any questions. Nobody's gonna bother you. Can I have your key, please?
Could you please be careful taking this one off so it doesn't break the bracelet, please?
You got it. You got it.
Don't. I'm not gonna hurt you. You okay?
When a major documentary was released about this case, the story spread like wildfire across the globe. But there was one deeply unsettling detail in the arrest video that left viewers completely chilled. Thousands of people claimed that while the officer was handcuffing Mackenzie, a strange whispering voice could be heard in the background asking if she was okay. Even more bizarrely, the police officer turned his head and responded directly to the voice, asking the exact same question. Many online believe this was a paranormal occurrence, perhaps the spirits of the 2 boys demanding justice. Ultimately, the judge found Mackenzie guilty on 12 felony charges, including 4 counts of murder. The judge stated that this was evidence you can never unsee, noting that she had a mission of death and executed it with absolute precision. Mackenzie was sentenced to 15 years to life and is currently behind bars. Yet the strangest twist to this story is that despite her horrific crimes, she has gained a massive following on social media, with fans campaigning online for her release, which many find deeply disturbing. Story 2, Las Vegas road rage. A woman named Rosemary shared a dash cam video online that sent shockwaves of fear across America. It captured one of the most terrifying road rage incidents ever recorded on a public street in Las Vegas, looking less like real life and more like a horror movie. Rosemary was driving down the road on an ordinary day when a red Tesla suddenly sped up, cut her off, and blocked her path. Before she could even process what was happening, a woman inside the Tesla rolled down her window and pointed a real gun directly at Rosemary. This was only the beginning of a living nightmare, as a high-speed chase then erupted on the busy streets of Las Vegas, reaching speeds of over 90 miles per hour. The driver of the Tesla ignored every single traffic law, relentlessly pursuing Rosemary and trying to force her off the road. Rosemary quickly called 911 and began detailing the situation and her location to the emergency operator so the police could track them down and save her life.
Yeah, go ahead. I ain't stupid enough to follow you, ho.
Do you need police, fire, or medical?
Police.
What's the address of the emergency?
I just got off of the Cheyenne exit of the 15, and I am turning down 5th Street. There is a red Tesla following me. She threatened me with her gun.
There was someone in a red Tesla following you up the freeway?
Yes.
And they had a gun?
Yes.
And did she point the gun at you, or did you?
She pointed the gun at me, and she just threw something at my car, and I also want to let you know that I am armed as well.
Okay, are you still driving westbound on Cheyenne? What road are you crossing?
I'm on 5th going north.
You said you're going northbound on 5th now?
Yes.
Rosemary showed incredible bravery and quick thinking during those terrifying minutes, keeping a level head when most people would panic. The Tesla stopped multiple times in the middle of the road to force her out of her car, and they even threw a heavy object that nearly shattered her windshield. At one point, a passenger actually began stepping out of the Tesla to approach her, but Rosemary quickly threw her car into reverse and managed to escape through a narrow opening. She fought for her life during this 20-minute ordeal, and when she finally spotted a police cruiser ahead, the attackers panicked and sped away. The video accumulated over 20 million views online, and when local news stations reached out to Rosemary, she tearfully explained that she had an 8-year-old daughter waiting for her at home. Throughout the entire chase, her only thought was that she had to make it back alive for her child, refusing to let someone's road rage rob her daughter of a mother. The police issued a statement advising citizens to never engage in such situations, maintain a safe distance, and drive straight to a police station rather than going home. Sadly, the assailants were never found because the Tesla was using fake paper license plates and they vanished without a trace. Story 3: Boston Escalator Incident. It was a freezing cold morning in February when a tragic incident occurred at a Boston transit station, a story that completely shatters your faith in humanity. Stephen McCluskey, a 40-year-old father of 2, was heading to work and stepping onto an escalator to go downstairs. Because of the winter weather, his shoes may have been wet, and just as he reached the bottom, he slipped and fell to the ground. The machine kept running, causing the fabric to tighten around his neck, slowly choking him as he desperately struggled to breathe. The most heartbreaking part of this entire tragedy is that a bystander saw him fall and walked over to help. The man tried to pull Stephen up by his arms, but because the jacket was firmly trapped, Stephen could not stand. Instead of hitting the emergency stop button, which was located right next to his hand, the bystander gave up after a few seconds and simply walked away, leaving Stephen to fight for his life without even looking back. For the next 20 minutes, Stephen lay trapped on the ground, slowly suffocating, while more than a dozen commuters walked right past him. Many people saw him from the top of the escalator and decided to take the stairs to avoid the scene, but when they reached the bottom, not a single person stopped to help or press the button. If just one of those 20 people had taken 1 second to hit that red emergency stop button, Stephen would be alive today with his children. After 22 minutes, a station employee finally noticed him, pressed the button to stop the escalator, and Stephen was rushed to the hospital. Tragically, after fighting for 10 days, he succumbed to his injuries. His heartbroken sister later told reporters that the incident left her with a complete lack of faith in humanity. Psychologists call this the bystander effect, a phenomenon where individuals in a crowd assume someone else will take responsibility, resulting in nobody taking action. This case stands as a grim reminder of how deadly a crowd's silence and indifference can truly be. Story 4: The Mysterious Camera. In December 2025, a young man in Mexico bought a secondhand digital camera at a local flea market. The camera had a strange, sticky red substance on it that looked disturbingly like blood. Since he had a background in restoring old electronics, he bought it cheap and took it home to clean it. Sitting in his room, he carefully wiped down the device, but the moment he put a fresh battery inside and turned it on, his dog began barking and crying hysterically, staring into the empty space of the room as if reacting to an invisible, terrifying presence. Play original voice here.
Ven, Tuco, ven. Tuco, ven. Ven, mira, Tuco. Una foto, Tuco. No. Mira, Tuco. No, Tuco.
Surprisingly, the memory card inside the camera was fully functional. When he plugged it into his computer, the initial folders showed completely normal photos of a happy family who appeared to live in America, smiling and enjoying their vacation. But the final folder on that card was deeply disturbing. It contained horrific photos that looked like an active crime scene inside a dark room with someone lying motionless on the floor. The young man shared these details online and eventually posted a short video stating he was leaving town for the holidays and would provide an update in the new year. However, his channel went completely dark for 6 months and he vanished. When viewers analyzed his final video and turned up the brightness, they discovered a terrifying face staring out from the shadows in the background. After half a year of silence, his account suddenly posted cryptic images with text in a foreign language reading "Help me," along with a phone number that was completely disconnected. People still debate whether this is a real-life mystery or an elaborate internet alternate reality game, but the photos look completely authentic, and the young man has never been heard from since.
Última carpeta. Parece ser su casa de noche. Todo está muy desordenado. Es obvio lo que está regado en el suelo. Realmente no sé qué opinar. La última foto.
Those are 4 of the most unsettling and mysterious stories found on the internet that make you stop and think. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the comments which story disturbed you the most. We will see you in the next video with another deep dive. Until then, take care of yourselves and your loved ones.